Good afternoon from the Jade Street Garden. Thursday, May 30th, 2024. Everything's doing really good. Getting plants in the ground, mulch on the ground around the plants. I have my tomatoes and peppers and other seeds and things that I'm waiting to see emerge. I did pre-germinate some of them, so I'm just kind of waiting. We've had a good amount of rain, and that's wonderful because with June coming, it could just warm up and stop raining for a couple months. We'll see. Every year is different. Yeah, lots of work just keeping up on the weeding and planting, and excited having most everything in the ground here. The hugel bed in the very front here is bee balm. It's about to flower. Angelica right behind it. This other side is kind of bare because I pulled out a bunch of motherwort and Jerusalem artichoke and things that I don't want to be in there anymore. The Angelica has come back. It self-seeded from a plant that I grew a couple years ago, and now it is about to get a lot bigger and go back to seed. So I'm letting that play out as it will, because that's a plant I want to get to know better. Oh, yeah, I finished this project here, these little raised beds under the trellis thing. Got a few tomatoes on this side. I have some squash and melons and things over there. One little plant that you can kind of see. And yeah, there's, kale and broccoli and my little lettuces. They've been in the ground. And the slugs haven't messed with them. I'm impressed with that. They're still a little tiny. I started these from seed. Garlic right behind it. That's doing really well. And then, the raspberries they're not raspberries yet, but they're growing really well. And the new area back here, this bed, pretty much everything in here is from seed, except for the onion sets. I have a couple volunteers, like this guy, I don't know, it just kind of popped up. But the rest of this stuff is intentional. I put it here, I put seeds in the ground, and they've grown. Little spinach, 2 different kinds of spinach, some arugula, some radish, I think. And yeah, beautiful day. And down here, the broccoli and cauliflower. I got a couple tomatoes here just for fun, because those were the last 2, and this was kind of the last space I had, so I put them there. But the broccoli and cauliflower, these plants, they're doing so good, super good. And these are newer beds. I haven't done a lot of work to these beds yet, such as amending and doing just, a little compost and grass clippings and mulch. And but these plants, I got them from a nursery recently, or within the last month or so, with a friend over in the Port Orchard area. I think it was Brothers Nursery. And they just had the best plants. I am super happy with these. They're like way outperforming the seeds that I started myself. It's pretty hilarious. So that is, yeah. And then back there that will be created, probably not this season. It's just gonna sit there, try and keep it covered a little bit where that black plastic is, but I want to do another raised bed through here. That'll be great once I have that in, but that's a different project, more of the wintertime project. Yarrow, wild native yarrow. It's here. I'm like, okay, well, you want to be there, that's fine. Some comfrey decided to take over this bed. Not exactly what I was planning for. I'll do a little chop and drop with it. It's not horrible, it's just not intentional either. This is another new bed. Nothing is in it yet. I'm leaving some space for a few things later. There's always more. Whether it's seeds or plants or whatever, I'm just leaving that open. The lupins are happy. So pretty. I have a few of them through the yard. All right, well, I hope you have enjoyed the tour of the Jade Street Garden.